From the Storm Team Weather Lab, KAMC Chief Meteorologist Ron Roberts.
So the jet stream tells us everything. It's that river of air above us, around 30,000 feet or so, which is why they call it the jet stream, where jets normally go when they're going intercontinental or even from Lubbock to Dallas sometimes. And so that's the wind around 30,000 feet blowing from northwest to southeast over Texas. And that's what brought this fast moving, what I call a clipper front. And then now it's pushing across the east. And this is looking at the national radar, and you can see the trough here is creating areas of low pressure. It's creating a front, and there you have showers and thunderstorms. We had a bit of severe weather yesterday, of course. Now it's well to the east of us. This kind of weather pattern right now does not help West Texas. If this were June, when we had some humidity all the way back into New Mexico, it possibly could help us. So we're keeping an eye on this very closely. We're keeping an eye, of course, on how the wind is still gusty, especially the northeast sections. But notice when you go further to the west, the wind is beginning to die off. And the good news is we really didn't have the wind strong enough to get any dust really elevated into the atmosphere today. This is the NTS Tower Life Sky View from Mr. Car Wash, which is open finally, thanks. And temperatures across the South Plains, you know, really, we're talking about temperatures at 76 degrees. This is at Roosevelt High School in eastern Lubbock County. And just south of there is Slayton at 79 degrees, 78 in Seminole, and Plainview 77. All the live weather sites have a couple of things in common. All the temperatures mid-upper 70s. All the humidity values low this afternoon, and we'll do it again tomorrow. And that's why we'll have the fire weather conditions tomorrow for the Lubbock area, west, north, and the Panhandle, eastern New Mexico, because quite frankly, it's getting dry and it's going to continue to increase. We may move into some low-end drought conditions here before we know it. Well, this low pressure system that we showed you just a minute ago will continue to push off toward the east. After that, the jet stream, as we get into Sunday, will set up a high pressure system. You know, this is not too bad. It's just going to pump up warm air over us. And then the jet stream's well to the north of us until about Wednesday. And when Wednesday happens, this little dip, believe it or not, is going to force a front into the area. Will we have enough humidity from the Gulf of Mexico here to interact with the front for rain? That's what we're looking at. It's one of the simple things to look at. Well, the 6 to 10 day outlook says yes. It is obviously showing a front right about here, and is showing above average precipitation opportunities. But I will tell you that looking at the skill sets on these 6 to 10 day outlooks, the skill numbers are very low. And the lower the number, bad. All right, so we want the skill set to be much more improved. The 6 to 10 day outlook just hasn't been effective so far this year for the most part. Temperatures dropping off, middle 60s to upper 50s as we get into 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And the 7-day forecast, again, temperatures back into the upper 90s. We're talking 99, 98 degrees. That's a weak front on Sunday, back to 98. And then here's that front on Tuesday and Wednesday that we have the watch on, guys, that could produce some rain. We need a little humidity, and we need the front. And, you know, Mud knows all about this because he knows all about everything, like you, Lauren, because you're, you know, all-around journalist.
Oh. Yeah, there's just some days we don't fall asleep while you're talking. So that's pretty much
yeah,
how it goes.
we just know that 98 is a little hot for right now.
All right, but how about 98% humidity? A front lifts it, and Mud, it creates
Bad hair day.
Very bad hair day, especially for naturally curly people like me. Ding! All right, Red Raider Nation's next.
No, a ding, a ding.